पिछले वीडियो में हम देख चुके थे क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 तक. Look down with implies viewing with disapproval or disdain but is not idiomatically correct. So I am fed up with his complaints. Fed up means conveys feeling of being tired or annoyed with. Fed up means this is a closed test, and while we are attempting a closed test, we should be keep in mind the theme of closed test, and theme and tone, two things which helps us to give a correct answer. So let us start to solve the closed test. What should we keep in mind while attempting a closed test? Theme and tone. First theme, second tone, after that grammatical. Grammar means what? Grammar means part of speech of the word. Three things which helps immensely in solving a closed test. So let's start. As Paul was his suffer, Aunt Jenny him questions that have been full of dissent and had a very deep meaning, for she wanted to trap him. कुछ भी अंडरस्टैंडिंग नहीं आया इस पैराग्राफ से. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. It seemed as if she was endowed with a which could hunt for dark and mysterious tact. Okay, यहाँ से कुछ समझ सकते हैं कि some tact, mysterious tact. She asked, "Did you now not want to swim?" Paul felt uncomfortable. Aunt Jenny's face, however, it informed him nothing, so said, "No, ma'am." So let's solve this. As Paul was his supper, Aunt Jenny asked him questions that have been full of deceit. As Paul was eating, the passage describes Paul having his supper, which means he is consuming food. The word eating is commonly used term for consuming food during a meal. Eating fits well as it accurately conveys the action of having supper. Other grazing, churning, feeding do not accurately describe the action of having supper in typical context. In this kind of context, eating his supper, Aunt Jenny asked him questions that have been full of deceit. Deceit means what? The passage describes Aunt Jenny interacting with Paul. Why posing questions? The word asked accurately conveys the action of posing question to someone. Asked fits well as it naturally describes the act of inquiring or seeking information. Other options, submitted, demanded, allowed, do not appropriately fit the context of the position of the posing question. Deceit and have very deep meaning, for she wanted to trap him. It seemed as if she was endowed with a talent which could hunt for dark and mysterious tact. The passage suggests that Aunt Jenny has a special ability to pose deceitful and meaningful questions to trap Paul. The word talent denotes a natural aptitude or skill fitting well with Aunt Jenny's special ability. Talent fits well as it conveys the idea of unique skill or ability. Technique, purpose, weakness do not accurately describe the natural ability or skill. And not with talent with which could hunt for dark and mysterious tech. She asked, "Did you now not want to swim?" Paul felt an uncomfortable suspension. The passage describes Paul feeling uneasy due to Aunt Jenny's deceitful question. The word suspicion reflects a state of doubt or mistrust against which Paul's discomfort. Suspicion fits well as it accurately conveys Paul's uneasy feeling. Other gas view drop do not appropriately describe the uneasy, mistrustful feeling. Suspicion, suspicion, suspicion. He he searched Aunt Jenny. The passage depicts Paul looking at Aunt Jenny's face to find any clues about her intention. The word searched accurately describes the action of looking for information or clues. Chased that implies a physical pursuit which does not fit the context of looking at someone's face. This also suggests following something physically or pursuing a goal which against does not fit the context. The also suggests following something physically pursued or pursuing a goal. Chased, physical pursuit. Ruffled means disturbed or flustered, which does not make sense in terms of looking at someone else. Searched, this means looking carefully in an attempt to find something which fits the context of examine anti-Jenny for information. Chase, pursued, ruffled, disturbed, ruffled, 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 disturbed, or flustered, which would not make sense in terms of looking at someone's face. Thus, meaning looking carefully in an attempt to find something which fits the context of examining Aunt Jenny piece in information. The snuck had conspicuous spinal stripe. Conspicuous means noticeable. The word conspicuous means something that is clearly visible or noticeable. It stands out and attracts attention. Example: the red umbrella was conspicuous among the sea of black ones. Noticeable refers to something that is easily seen or noticed. It is prominent and attracts attention. It is prominent and attracts attention. There was a noticeable improvement in his performance. Hence, we can infer that conspicuous and noticeable are synonyms. Synonymous. Here are other options explained along with their Hindi meaning and example sentence. Charming, pleasant or attractive. Charming, आकर्षक, pleasant or attractive. The charming village was a perfect holiday destination. Faint, month, weak or barely perceptible. Example: she gave a faint smile before leaving. Obscure, not clearly expressed or easily understood. The meaning was obscure and difficult to interpret, not clearly expressed or easily understood. Black and white. She gave a faint smile before leaving, weak or barely perceptible. Black and white idiom means in writing. The terms of the agreement were laid out in black and white. In writing means something that is documented or recorded in text. Something that is documented or recorded in text. Therefore, the correct answer is option 3 in writing. Here are the other options explained along with their in the meaning and example sentences. Doubtful, not certain or confident about something. Not certain or confident about something. Which state is doubtful? He was doubtful about the success of the new venture. In dispute, विवाद में. Subject to disagreement or argument. Disagreement or argument. The ownership of the land was in dispute for many years. A false invention, something that is fabricated or not true. The story about the haunted house was just a false invention. Haunted, Haunted, haunted means horrible, haunted house. Would you please support me for once in your life? Bill का past word. Would you please support me for once in your life? Support antonym refute. Disclaim document establish. The word support means to give assistance to or to back someone for something. Uh, she always supports her friends during tough times. Refute means to prove a sentence or theory to be wrong or false. To prove a sentence or theory to be wrong or false or disprove. The lawyer refuted the allegations against his client with strong evidence. We can infer that the opposite of support or refute. Hence, here are the other options explained along with their in the meanings and example sentences. Disclaim. To refuse to acknowledge or deny any connections with. He disclaimed any responsibility for the error. He disclaimed any responsibility for the error. Disclaim. To refuse to acknowledge or deny any connection. Disclaim. To refuse to acknowledge or deny any connection. She disclaimed any responsibility for the error. Refused to acknowledge or deny. Refused to acknowledge, first thing. Second thing, to deny any connection. He disclaimed any responsibility for the error. Document. To record something in written, photographic or other form. She documented all her travels in a journal. Established. To set up one's firm or permanent basis. The established a new a company to market their product. The relators of next question है appropriate meaning of the underlined idiom. The relators of the relator subject of preposition of the new house. The relators का verb है sold plots like hot cake. Sold plot like hot cake means sold quickly in large number. Sold like hotcakes means something that is sold very quickly and in large number. The new smartphone model sold like hotcakes on the first day of its release. Sold quickly and in large number refers to items being sold at a rapid pace and insignificant quantities. The concert ticket. Concert means musical activities. The concert tickets sold quickly and in large number, leaving many fans disappointed. Here are other options explained along with Hindi meanings and sentence. Sold illegally, item being sold in manner that is against the law. The black market goods were sold illegally to avoid taxes. Sold innovatively, the startup sold its product innovatively through social media campaigns. Campaigns. Sold with great difficulty. Items being sold with a lot of comfort and challenges. The outdated technology products were sold with great difficulty in the modern market. Encroach. 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 The new construction encroaches on the park's land. Encroach. Illusion. A thing that is or likely to be wrongly perceived or interrupted by the sense. The magician's performance was full of fascinating illusions. Fascinating means charming, pleasing, delegate, a person sent or authorized to represent others. In particular, an elected representative sent to a conference. Each country sent a delegate to the summit, often to get, acquire, or secure something. He managed to obtain a visa for her trip. In both countries, we have leaders of exceptional ability. The phrase leaders of exceptional ability is most appropriate because exceptional describes someone who is outstanding or superior in ability. This phrase indicates that the leaders have abilities far above the norm. The other options do not fit as well in this context. Compelling refers to something that evokes interest, attention, or admiration but does not necessarily relate to ability. Necessarily, CHSL will necessarily relate to ability. Refers compelling means admiration, interesting, compelling, interesting. Powerful describes someone with a great power influence but does not. Almighty refers to having complete power. Almighty, often used in a divine context. Almighty having complete power. The little boy cried when he warned his fingers. No substitution required. Glory, same. Glory means high renown or honor. Why notable achievement? ACHIEVEMENTS. Why notable achievements? The ATHLETE athlete. The ATHLETE athlete vast in the glory of his Olympic victory. Rappers same painful feeling of humili- humiliation or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. Humili- Humiliation or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. He felt deep shame after being caught cheating on the exam. Delight, great pleasure. The children screamed with delight when they saw the ice cream truck. Honor, high respect, great esteem. He received a award in honor of his contribution to the field. Gluttony, 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 habitual greed or excess in eating. His gluttony, कैसा gluttony at the buffet was embracing. Embracing to watch. Yesterday I ate only a pair of apples for my dinner. The word fair is the most appropriate option because it correctly denotes two of something. In this case, apples. The phrase a pair of apples indicates that you ate two apples for dinner. Pair means to trim off the outer skin of something and does not make sense in this context. Pair to trim off outer skin of something. Pier refers to a structure projecting into the water, often where boats dock and is unrelated to apples. Pier refers to a structure projecting into the water. Pier refers to a structure projecting in the water. Pear is a typical fruit and is not correct word. How can you be so joyless on hearing the news? Blissful, joyless meaning lacking in joy or happiness, feeling or expressing no joy. She felt joyless after hearing the bad news. Blissful refers to being extremely happy, full of joy. The couple had a blissful honeymoon in Maldives. We can remember that opposite joyful is blissful. The couple had a blissful honeymoon in Maldives. Dubious, hesitating, or doubting, he was dubious about the success of new project. Rapt, completely fascinating by what one is seeing or hearing. The audience was rapt during the entire performance, weaving, smiling broadly, grinning. She was beaming with joy after winning the award. Veaming, beaming, smiling broadly, grinning, rapt, completely fascinated by what one is seeing or hearing. The audience was rapt during entire performance, rapt, completely fascinated by what one is seeing or hearing. Trivial, trivial, part of speech क्या है? Adjective means something that is little value or importance. She often gets upset over trivial matters. Little value or importance. Essential refers to something that is absolutely necessary or extremely important. Absolutely necessary. Necessary. Necessary or extremely important. Essential. Absolutely necessary or extremely important. Water is essential for all forms of life. Essential. Lavish, rich, elaborate, or luxurious. They threw a lavish party for their anniversary. They threw a lavish party. When having or showing an excessively high opinion of one's appearance, abilities, or worth. Having or showing an excessively excessibel by excessively high opinion of one's appearance, abilities, or worth. Vain means ego, and vain means or a vain ego. He is so vain that he seeks its reflection in every mirror he passes. Liable, responsible by law, and legally answerable. The company is liable for any damages caused by their product. Liable. The documentary explored the historical and cultural significance of the ancient ruins in the region. Antiquity means something that is old and often valuable because of its age. She collects antique furniture from the 18th century. Ancient refers to something belonging to very distant past and no longer in existence. The ancient pyramid of Egypt are marvel of engineering. Contemporary meaning belonging to the same period of time and as something else. She enjoys contemporary art. Obsolete, obsolete, no longer produced or used, out of date. Typewriters have become obsolete in the digital age. Modern, relating to the present or recent times. Modern technology has revolutionized the way we communicate. Modern technology has revolutionized the way we communicate. It is general belief that the female ostrich guard, guards the nest at night. Guard means to keep watch over something to protect or control. भाई इसमें क्वेश्चन में क्या है, गार्ड और गार्ड्स के बीच में डिफरेंस बताया गया है. गार्ड्स मीन्स टू indicate habitual action and a general truth. The security guard guards the building every day. A strong seaver. Strong means having great physical power or ability. It can also describe something intense or forceful. Strong. She has a strong grip which make a good wrestler. Severe refers to very intense or serious, often used to describe pain or weather conditions. She was rushed to pain hospital due to severe chest pain. Hence, we can infer the Most appropriate word to replace strong in context pain, shiver. Strict, demanding that rules concerning behavior are obeyed and observed. Deep, extending the far down from the top to or surface. High, of great vertical extent. The mountain is very high. This is best book for children to read. This is the best book. I begged him to reconsider. Okay, the Almighty